What's up, everybody? It's your girl Major. Vlogging today is July 7th. No, 8th. Today. Oh, wait. 8th. Okay. Yeah, today is July 7th, 2016. Every day is a brand new day to start life, to rebirth, to regenerate, to make a change. But it starts with you. You can't change nobody. Um, it was something heavy on my heart. Oh, and for those who aren't aware of my YouTube, I am vlogging now. My channel is mustbeMajour. That is mustbeMajour. My name is Major, and I am not Hollywood. Not yet, at least. So the things that I want to talk about today, sorry, I might be a little all over the place because I was recording in my car and I didn't have enough memory on my phone. But yeah, so I was like, damn, I gotta do this shit over, but it's all good. It's really important. That's why I'm recording it all over again. Because guess what? In today's time, in this dimension, and with all the phones and everyone is a paparazzi today, and the black community is very emphasized on what's going on. Well, it's been emphasized for a while now, for a long time actually, black community. But now that we see it on cameras, it's even more emphasized, and it's starting to become a major problem for me. You know, I was a little desensitized because I was like, bro, I think Trayvon Martin situation got to me. Sandra Bland got to me real tough. It was like the other ones got to me, but I was a little desensitized. I'm like, all right, no, like y'all treating us like fish, like y'all sharks, and we just little fish, just pop, pop, like we just getting murked everywhere we look. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it was starting to become to me in my eyes. And I'm like, everybody a paparazzi, so it's like, damn, like everywhere you look on your timeline, it's something about a nigga getting murked. And now that it's come to the point where we see it live, like we actually see police brutality in your face, like killing someone, taking someone's life, and putting it in their own hands, I had to say something. I'm like, nah, man. I'm a black woman. I'm a black young woman, and I'm proud. I have a black son and I have a black daughter. And I said son first because these are our future kings, the ones that are the providers of earth. You know what I'm saying? Like for the black community. And I couldn't imagine. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't imagine. And for those thoughts to be in our mind constantly in today's time, I feel like I always say when you're aware, you're prepared. So I feel like, okay, I'm aware that I can lose my life any day now. I feel like everyone should be aware of death. But I don't feel like we should be reminded of it constantly 24/7. Because what seems to happen, especially with the minorities of people who feel like we don't matter, but we ain't shit. We just little fish around here getting murked everywhere you look. It seems to put a lot of fear into us. And I used to be into conspiracy theories and stuff like years ago, but I'm like I started just putting two and two together for myself. Like you gotta really, really pay attention to yourself first before you can pay attention to anyone else. And we were all born with instinct. So what seems to happen is when you're constantly reminded about the police brutality, that creates a huge poison in our community, which is fear. No one wants to get ahead. Oh, I'm gonna die anyway. I'm just a nigga, young nigga trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? But what I want to understand is, when some shit like this go down, when everybody like, all right, damn, this shit getting crazy. And we saying Black Lives Matter, which they do. Everybody's matters. But I feel like we putting so much emphasis on our black people. Why is that? Are we asking for love? Are we asking for protection? Are we asking for respect? Are we asking for permission? I feel like it definitely starts with self, right? How can other races or people that are different from us, I guess, because we're all the same in a way, just different. We're different, but we're the same. How can we expect them to love, respect, and protect us if we're not doing it for each other? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the same young men that were victims who lost their lives and whose families lost these loved ones are the same people who get destroyed by their own people, who get talked down to, who get talked about, who get pushed to the side. Where's the unity? UNITY. Where's the unity? When I step somewhere or I'm in the community, I'm in the hood, right? And I choose to go to Walmart, I should feel good about myself. We all should feel good about ourselves wherever we are. And I don't think the next person should be upset that we feel good about ourselves. I don't feel like a brother or a sister that look just like me should be mad that I'm feeling good today because they're not feeling good, because their DTE is off. You know what I'm saying? Or because they can't buy their baby some pair of shoes. You cannot get mad at me. Because I might be the same person that will help you pay that DTE or give your baby some shoes. But if you giving me some attitude, or you wondering why my toes ain't done, or my eyebrows looking crazy, or I wore pink lipstick instead of nude, because they made us hate ourselves and love their wealth. That's why Shawty hollering, where the ball is at? Where the ball is at? Where the rich niggas at? Right? And to all my people that's on that natural tip and we on that aphrodisiac type, that Afrocentric, bravo. Bravo. That's what's up. Honestly, I just love. I just give love. I show love. I play it forward. But at the same time, you gotta have the yin with the yang. Okay? You can have Martin Luther King and you can have Malcolm X on the same team. Because love and hate is the same thing, basically. I love you so much that I'm going to fuck you up. You touch one of my brothers or my sisters, because I got to protect them. It's all love at the end of the day, my nigga. It's all love to the police. But if you fuck with us, we're going to fuck with you. And I think that's how it should be. It should be like Nat Turner type shit. Because if we're not protecting each other, who is? You thought they was going to protect us? If you look at different communities, the Asian community, the Arabic community, and like I said, I'm not Hollywood. I keep it cut and dry. Sometimes it might be a little too much for niggas to handle. But that's what happens when you have your own blog. When you have your own shit. You can say what you want. Oh, and by the way, when you love yourself. So I love myself enough to love everyone else to say what's on my mind. Like I said, I was probably going to be a little everywhere with this conversation. I mean, this is a conversation because I know y'all got some shit to say after I got, yeah. But seriously, you gotta have the yin with the yang. This is not just a physical world. For those who feel like it's all about your body and your outside and how you look and how you... No, it's the inside. It's your spirit. It's the physical and the spiritual. Because the spirit is what moves us, what helps us communicate. And if we're communicating out of hate and spite and jealousy and envy, that's when destruction comes into play. We destroy each other. So if you got Asians and Arabics, I'm sure if it was an Arab, what they say, Arabic or Arab, that was in the same position as Sandra Bland or Trayvon Martin or what's his name, Alton Sterling, I believe that's his name. These same people, the events that went down with them, I'm sure if it was an Asian or Indian or Arabic, we don't know. But I just have a feeling that someone's going to come after you. One of their family members are going to come after the person that killed them. And I feel like that's probably why the killing rate for them is lower. Because look at the families. Look at the loyalty, the support. And I'm not saying that families don't fight. Ain't no family perfect. You know, we all have these disagreements. But you can tell just by the friends you may have of different cultures. I've heard many and plenty conversations with other people of a different race that I happen to get along with, and how they tell me about how their family tradition is and how loyal and what they do and their legacy and how they keep it going. You know, when the people of our community, we're barely surviving. We're just trying to survive. We're trying to make it. We're barely making it. How can my mother protect me if she can't even protect herself? She don't even know when the light's gonna come back on. You know what I'm saying? And I understand we've been down. And we had a lot of things robbed of us. But, you know, you can only hold a brother and a sister down for so long. And before you start wondering why other people don't respect you or love you or care about you, it's probably because you are the reflection of what they are. You don't love, respect, or care for yourself. And that shows with each other. That kind of goes hand in hand with our families and stuff. You know, it's very tough. For those who are in the community, the black community, know what I'm talking about. Because the same people, like, what is his name, Alton Sterling, bless his heart, bless his family's heart. He was an overweight man, and we see that. But I'm pretty sure if this never happened to him, our own people would be talking about his weight. We'll be saying all type of stuff. Well, I believe he was selling CDs or something. You know, people like that in our community, we talk and downplay so much. That's a broke ass nigga, that fat ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? What? We don't lift each other up. They see that. They know that. They just fish out here getting murked. They ain't nobody. They just fish. We fish. Little fish. We little fish. Don't nobody give a shit about us. That's basically how they feel. They don't see it. They don't see the love coming from each other. It's so funny, the looks and stares that I get when I talk to my daughter when I'm in the store and she wants to cut up. They expect a certain reaction, but I don't give it to them. I show love. I give the love part. Oh no, these are mine. At the end of the day, these are mine. I have to protect them. Yes, she's out of line right now, but guess what? I'm gonna do that behind. I'm gonna do that whatever I need to do between me and her. And it's always love at the end of the day. And my daughter and my kids know that I love them, and I protect them. But guess what? It's because I love myself. And I'm not gonna say it was the easy, breezy process to love myself the way I do today. And I want to love myself even more, because guess what? Once I love myself more and more and more, I'm going to overflow with love for my community and everyone else in the world. Because that's all I want to do, and I feel like that should be everyone's motive. My thing is, for the people that we love and cherish and we care about, we have to show it. We have to show it. We can't keep judging one another. And if a loved one is broke this week, and next week their check is coming up short, we're supposed to encourage. We're supposed to push that energy to help build each other, to keep this legacy going. You don't just push no one out. And that's the problem. We pushing each other out and giving each other to the government. And that's what they're doing with us. That's exactly what they're doing with us. Don't forget the kings and the queens. Don't forget the real kings and queens. But find it in you first. Like I said, when you're aware, you're prepared. And I know this video was a little long. I'm sorry. I had something heavy on my heart, and I don't even like to really talk about it because I'm still in the process of trying to figure shit out. Like, why? Okay. But as I'm putting two and two together, like, I know media is a message. Media, social media is supposed to be to send a message to everyone. And these are the messages that we are receiving. Yeah. These are the messages. So that means pay attention. Listen to the messages. The bigger message. Why does this keep happening to us? Why is a lot of our people feeling like they have nowhere to go, nowhere to turn to? Our own people shutting doors in our face. Oh, I can't help you. I'm like, you shouldn't have them babies. When you got the white community whose families will let you and your husband live in the basement until y'all save money so y'all can get a house. That's how these families do. That's how the Asians and them do. I know, son. You're broke right now. You don't have any money. You lost your job. But you and the kids and the wife can stay in the basement for a couple months until you get your... Because I love you. Because I want to see you do better. Not, oh, well, shit, y'all shouldn't got married. Y'all got married. You supposed to be working it out, and y'all had them kids. This is the black community, y'all. And then you wonder why the graduation rate is so low. Why the homicide rate is so high. Why the babies having babies. Because they're looking for love somewhere else and having babies by people that don't even really love them. Because they wasn't taught. Because we weren't taught to love ourselves. In 2016, I hope that the more that we are becoming conscious and aware in this dimension, as time is going on and going by, and we're watching these crazy messages on our screen, I hope that you take heed to what you can do to make our legacy, our blood, better, stronger. Think on that.